Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Transcending the Culture. Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with us today. I know it's a special day. I know we usually are not live with Transcending on Tuesday, so it's a lot happening, a lot jumping off. We're starting to get a whole lot of people, a whole lot of guests on the platform. So we are adding days and popping in and out as much as we can. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Very, very good show for this upcoming hour. And we are running during the 9 o'clock hour tonight, too, with another guest. So I'll talk to you guys about that closer to the end of this episode. But once again, I want to welcome you guys to the show. Got a really, really good guest here. Really cool because I've had the opportunity to see this guy perform. Actually more than once now, but Cat Queen and we were at a show yesterday. So we had an opportunity to see him do his thing, along with a number of other comics as well. But tonight the focus is Mr. John Bruton. So really, really cool guy. Definitely from the city of Cleveland. Been doing his thing for quite some time, stand-up comedian. He has a very strong presence around the community just in terms of doing different shows everywhere. So you got the Funny Bone. You obviously have surrounding cities, Akron, Pittsburgh, so many other cities within there. But he is definitely making his rounds. Last night, we got a chance to see him at the Grog Shop where he's actually there. I'm going to say every week with Make 'em Laugh Mondays, but it might not necessarily be every week, but we're going to talk about that. But I feel like it's every Monday, though. So definitely a really, really good show yesterday. A lot for me, man. And listen, y'all know me. Y'all know I don't do the late nights. I don't even go to the Funny Bone to the late show because I will absolutely be asleep in the comedy club. I don't care how funny they are. I will absolutely be asleep. So yesterday, I did my thing. Stayed awake. I was sleepy, but I stayed awake. Saw a really, really good show. And like this dude, when I tell you, like, I don't even know. And even though I had seen him before, I don't even know if I was necessarily prepared for last night. So definitely a really good show. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in. And just the FYI, Cat Queen may be popping in on this episode and on the next episode as well. Definitely some things going on. So she's doing her best to try to get in on this episode, but nevertheless, we are going to move forward. Shouts to Cat Queen. And if she doesn't get on the live, she may be in the comments, so you guys may see her there. Make sure you drop your comments. Let us know that you are there. We will get your comments obviously up on the screen. And of course, if you have questions, make sure you put those in the comment box as well, and we will get those up so that he can answer those. But we will be spotlighting people and putting those comments up on the screen. So make sure that you guys get those in there. So now, without any further ado, I'm gonna bring in our guest tonight, Mr. John Bruton. What's going on, man? I think you on mute.
There we go.
I do it every time, man. So I'm surprised I ain't do it today. So
oh yeah, my fault, man. What's up? What's up?
It's all good, man. What's going on with you?
I'm good. I'm sleepy, like you just said, but I'm still up. I'm
Listen,
good.
I don't know if it's an age thing or because I really don't do like the clubs and the bars or whatever, but I don't know if you was paying attention last night, but I was like moving around because I'm like I'm sleepy. And it was cold in that joint too. Yeah. I'm like, how hot do they think it is outside? Because it was cold.
Yeah, they usually have it cold, and I like it cold more than hot. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, I feel it.
Kind of can laugh some cold off.
Yeah, I feel it. I think I don't know. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. So I know we sat in one spot and Cat was like, it's cold. And I'm like, I don't feel I don't feel no air.
Yeah,
Then we
y'all was right
switched
by the
spots,
fan
and
too.
I'm like, oh shit, it's cold over here.
Yeah, y'all
So
was right under the fan.
listen, it's like I don't know. It's like one little spot. If you in the wrong spot, you gonna catch it. So now I thought last night was really really cool though, man. My hats off to you. Like, are you behind that show, or who's actually
Mm-hmm.
behind it?
Oh no, I started that show 13 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah, I've been doing that show for a minute.
man. Listen, my hats off to you because I was talking to, I think it was Kevin actually. I was talking to him, and I was just saying, and for those who don't know, I'm talking about Kevin Ford, comedian Kevin
The
Ford,
great Kevin Ford.
the great Kevin Ford. Listen, I thought that there were, out of all of the people there, I thought that there were so many who have like so much potential. Like you got Elijah Nevels, who I think is like
Yeah.
it's weird. Like certain ones, like they stood out, and I was telling Kat like this dude gonna be good, or like this girl gonna be good. Like I like these people. I like the people that they have on here. Like, what did it take for you to put the show together and really get it popping to where you have like so many comedians like you did last night?
It started. It started at a bar in Warrensville called
Okay.
Beethoven's.
Okay. Yeah.
Back in the day on Richmond and Emory.
Yeah.
I was there for a year, and then they shut down.
Okay.
So I had asked around, and DJ K Nice, he was doing stuff at Grog Shop a lot. So I asked him if he could introduce me to the manager, and he hooked it up. And he actually was my first DJ for the first 4 shows. He was a DJ.
Okay.
As a favor, of course, because he was already on the radio. So
Yeah.
that helped it a lot. Like it was, we was averaging 60 people when we first started doing it. The first couple of shows was 40 to 60. 40 was a small crowd.
I mean,
So,
like last night was good because I've gone to stuff, and I listen. I ain't even go. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I've gone to stuff at the Grog Shop, and I know they get a lot of big name people in there. So you obviously have nights where it's a lot of people, but then you have some nights where it's like 5 cats. And like I
it'll
thought,
be
like
like
as
some,
it was ending and the people were filing out, I'm like, damn, like they really got the people out, and it's hard to get people to come out to stuff like that.
I mean, when you got a plan.
Yeah.
So, I was proud of them. It took a lot of help. I mean, I've been sticking with it, but it started off with, K-Nice was the first helper of mine for that show. Then DJ Stroke was also a big help because he was a DJ for about 3-4 years. He was our DJ. DJ Coco Z, she was a DJ for us. DJ Uncut, he was the Beethoven's DJ. So the DJs got me through it the first part. I had a couple co-hosts. Nelson Davis was a comic who showed me the ropes of how to get to the improv. He was the co-host that really helped it be funny because we was doing a 2-man hosting thing that it's more common now, but we were just doing it because we would always argue, and people thought it was funny that we'd argue in front of everybody. So we started doing it on stage. Then I hosted it for a while by myself. Then I had these 2 other guys hosted, Lawrence Payne and Blake Haywood. So, and Tanea Timmons hosted it. I try and get comics to host it because it's like, it reminded me, I wanted to make a room like Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
Where you have a room where if you suck, you getting booed. Like you want to have that room where you have to be good. So I wanted to have an energy in it. So if it sucks, it's on. You can tell. Like everybody kind of knows it's a bad date, and we want to get this shit over with. So
right. I just think like, and I mean, obviously there's people where comics can go, but I just don't feel like there's enough venues like for the up and coming comedian, and a place for somebody to really come and really get it off and try to build their audience and try to make the people laugh. And I don't know, because this is really my first time coming to Make Them Laugh Monday, so I don't know how many of the people on there last night were like regulars, or if it was anybody that, okay, this is their first time getting up here, or do you bring people up who haven't necessarily done it before?
Yeah, we do new comics all the time. It's just this show we didn't have any new ones. Everybody got booked out with Kevin because it's not always a new person. Excuse me, every week. So this one was all pretty much regulars, like even people from out of town. Like Precious, she's from Akron, but she still comes to the show all the time.
The weird thing is I've never seen Precious live before, but
That's
I
fine.
follow her on Instagram though. So like when
Oh
she
man,
came up and said who she was, it was like, okay, I know who she is, but I had never
yeah.
seen her live. So I thought that was cool.
And she
Um,
was funny.
yeah, I mean, for real, I think like every every comedian or every comic has like their own comedy style, and you have to
Mhm.
get used to people to really understand their jokes and be able to decipher them and know where the punchline is and all of that stuff. But I think that for the sake of an argument, I feel like everybody had moments in their set where it was like, okay, this shit is funny, like
Yeah,
this
they
is cool.
are. Everybody, at least if they don't, they not might the speed might not be the fastest,
Yeah,
but they all know their voice and they can tune it. That's what that one room's good for because
absolutely.
there are a lot of rooms in Cleveland, but some rooms, some comics refer to them as soft because everything you say is getting laughs,
Yeah,
and that's cool. But then if you go somewhere else and try that same act, it might fall short. So now you look goofy because you're trying to
right,
overperform it.
right,
And but if you go to a room where they are hard, like they don't laugh at anything, you
yeah,
kind of get comfortable in the moment where you're talking to them, so you can react to.
right,
If they're not laughing, you can speed up a little bit or
right.
get a little louder for that punchline. But it's all comes from time. It's reps. I think
Yeah,
good reps come from good rooms. So
absolutely.
I just try and have a good room that I can do some jokes in.
Yeah, I think it speaks. I think it speaks volumes for you that you're even putting this show on. Like you figure you 13 years at this, and usually the up and coming comedian is looking for, hoping for, or wishing for somebody who has kind of made it further than them and is doing pretty well to kind of put them on and give them an opportunity to really do it. So it's like you're doing that, but then you still climbing yourself.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
obviously doing an amazing job, but you still climbing yourself though. So I
it's a
think that
community.
I think it's dope though.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's community. Like, you got to kind of. I had guys support me, so I mean, it's not
Yeah,
like I just was self-made and all this
absolutely.
ambition.
Yeah.
Oh no, I started off doing parties first anyway. So this is
Okay.
just being a comedian is one thing, but doing the show is another. It keeps me busy
Yeah.
because I don't write jokes every day or an hour, but I do think about comedy. So if I say, oh,
Yeah.
what'll be a fun show thing? Like next week we're doing confessions. So
Okay.
I'm working on putting my website a page where people can anonymously put their confessions,
Yeah.
where I won't
You
know
do
who they
your own
are.
website, don't you?
Yeah.
I said okay. I because
Oh yeah.
are you into graphic design or
I do
I
it for a
just
living.
like
That's my.
I was looking at the website and I'm like, this dude do his own website.
Oh yeah.
I could just tell. I could tell he do his own
Oh yeah.
website. But
Because I got
it's
a
dope.
flyer for each. Every week I got coming up. I'm doing a flyer for them. So
Yeah.
it's like, let me see if I can show you. So this one's gonna be for Syracuse.
Okay.
Uh, so that one's gonna be for Dayton. That's gonna be Syracuse, and that's gonna be Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just post them. I'm trying to care about social media again. I used to
Yeah.
care, but then it was like, man, this is stupid. I don't want to, because you know what it was. I'm not saying it's like a bad thing. It wasn't for me. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So the crowd
I
work
think too,
clips
like,
was doing too much. I didn't like the
yeah,
crowd work clips. Like I do a crowd work show, but I don't like doing the crowd work clips. They're not.
yeah,
It's not really skillful. That's on the bus. That's in the back of the room type of stuff. It's cool, but I don't want people to know me for being the jerk. Come to Monday and see that. If you want to see me be a jerk, come out to the grog shop and I'm my truest self.
right. I think it was like, just really critiquing the show, like your comedy style, like to me is more of a storytelling nature. And I've always been drawn to that a little bit more with somebody actually telling the story and kind of going piece by piece. Like I thought it was really cool. Like I thought the show was dope. And then you were getting the audience involved in it too and all of that stuff. So I think that's cool. Like, how long did it take you? And just looking at your career as a comedian as a whole, like, how long did it take you to really kind of hone your craft? To a place where it's like, okay, this is how I'm gonna do my shows, and this is how my setup should be,
Mm,
and all that.
I got lucky. Um, I started working with Ali Sadiq, and when I
I
got
want
with
to
him,
get him on the platform too. Yeah.
oh man, I got with him right when Mexican got on boots was at, like, it was obnoxious how many times, like, he couldn't perform for a while, where every time he tried to perform, people are screaming that shit out like it's the greatest hits. Like, do Mexican got on boots? Like, they would ask for an encore. Like, he would do it here and there, but he just, he was still doing comedy. He was doing sets, but he was doing a different hour every night. It wasn't like he had 13 different hours, but it'd be like 5 different. He got a different hour every weekend. He's doing jokes, and then he was putting out specials every year. So just being around that, I tell him all the time, it was like being on the Bulls in '96. Like, you just had to watch. You're gonna either get better or get cut. So
yeah.
And I always kind of would tell stories when I tell even when I'm talking to people, I tell backstories. If I'm making fun of you, I'm gonna make a backstory up about how silly you are now about something that happened way back when. So it's just like, that's just, and being a graphic designer, you do storytelling, so it's easier for me.
Absolutely.
But getting with him was like going to college in comedy, like going to an Ivy League school, because I learned, and I seen he worked every weekend except for 1 month of the year.
Okay.
So like, he took a vacation while comics are trying to kill themselves to get booked. He took time off. So you get a work ethic that way too. So my system now is I get up when I'm traveling. I got the same schedule I was when I was with him. The same schedule. That's why I don't eat crazy. He's Muslim, so we was already eating healthy. He was eating halal, so that came in handy learning about clean food. So you're like, you know what? I still drink. I mean, I'm not disciplined for that faith, but I sure believe in some of that stuff. I mean, you know what? This part, bad. Bacon, the bacon's right there.
Now, I think it's interesting that you mentioned him. Like, when I look at, or when I think of just comedians or comics who I feel are kind of underappreciated and just, kind of slept on a little bit.
I don't know if he slept on, man. 16 million views on one special.
I mean,
Vulture.
But
he's not on TV.
You don't feel like he should be. You don't feel like he should be further than what he is, though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but I think he's. I'm biased. I think he's the best. Like, I've seen him do stuff with like just comedy. He's not just a storyteller. He does everything. But you got to see him live. The specials are what he's giving people, like the albums. But you got to see him perform live. He's doing stuff that you probably won't even talk about because he has to make it fit somewhere. Like, he's an artist, absolutely. But he has jokes and stories, and he's jokey jokes. Like, he has current event jokes. He does all of it. So when he's doing a live show, you see how the performance matters. So you try and make sure people have a good time, even if the jokes aren't the best. People got to have a good time, and they'll remember that more than your best joke. So
no, I think he's like when I think of like the top comics out there, like I absolutely feel like he's one.
And he whooped Cat Williams' ass. I don't get.
Man, listen.
I mean, I quit. I ain't into that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I want to say that one time. I saw the Cat was like, I don't get into that on this. Never mind. My bad. I didn't mean to bring that up. I was being.
It's all cool because it was on my mind. I just wasn't gonna say nothing. But
I put my house on it.
Listen,
Cat showed up. Cat be quick to not show up all the time.
Absolutely. And I was gonna. It's crazy you say that shit, and I guarantee you it was on my mind. I just wouldn't go. I wouldn't go say nothing, but I think he is one of the best ones out there. I definitely will see him live sometime over this next year because and it's crazy.
He'll be in town. I think he'll be either in Cleveland or in Akron this year. He does one or the other.
And we go to both. Actually, Cat Queen, she just popped in the comments, just saying how much of a good time we had last night, and she's actually in Akron, so we go back and forth between the two, depending on where people are and that sort of thing. But because what's in Akron besides the Funny Stop, or is that just what it is?
They have, I think, not a club, but they have a space they perform out of too. Not the Tangiers. Is it Goodyear?
Okay, because I think Tangier is gone now, or it might be something else in it.
I think it might be. I know LeBron bought something out there, but I don't know. I haven't been in Akron for a while. Looked around.
Yeah. So we got a chance to see you yesterday. Of course, you were at the Improv this past weekend. How did those shows go for you over the weekend? I know you performed Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, at first, when I first talked to Marcus D. Wiley about opening for him, I asked him if it was cool. He said, it got to be clean. And I'm like, my jokes aren't about nothing crazy, but I'm like, I do cuss a lot. And that's what I took like a month to just prepare to do my same jokes without profanity.
Okay.
So by the time he came, we started this month off. So by the time we went to Dallas last week, 2 weeks ago, I was ready. And then by the time we got to Cleveland, I fine-tuned it with a little more attitude because I get more comfortable with my anger without worrying about saying it. So now it's pretty much cooking with grease for me. I'm adding stories in now, but the 2 stories I was working on, I'm cool with. Parts I want to change the parts, but I'm comfortable where I'm at on my track to what I want to do by end of the year. So
that's what's up. Cat Queen, she just said House 330 used to be Tangier.
Got it.
So like how often do you get that where the comic is like it's gotta be clean or that sort of thing?
I haven't worked with a lot of comics. Like I was for 5 years I was working with Ali. So I would see comics out and about, but I only had to work with one dude. So
yeah.
I didn't have to worry about, it wasn't, but he also would point it out. Like he just don't like bad comedy. So if you're doing a lot of cussing, he goes, hey man, it's a lot of, you're like, I know we cuss a lot when we talk, which nigga, like if you was a radio editor, they'd hear every other word. So I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because one time our first weekend, not our first weekend, we was in Nashville at the Zanies in Nashville. And I thought I was killing. I'm thinking like, oh, they laugh at everything I'm saying. I'm doing so good. Then I'm like, that's my time. And I'm going back to the green room where he at, because he about to go out. And we walk past each other, but he in the mirror straightening up his tie. And I walk by, and he's like, man, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 36. And he's like, so all you do is fuck? And I'm like, damn, why you say that? He said the whole set was just about sex out there, man. He said, do better. And he walked up and he killed it. He didn't say anything nasty. He did everything. He would like even hint to how he could talk about sex without even talking about it. And I'm like, okay. So every time I would do something bad, he pretty much would give me a master class on how to do it right. Watching that.
But that's cool though. Like if it's
cool not every night, but some nights when he had time to waste on me.
Yeah, it's cool to be with somebody that sees something that they feel could be improved, and then they try to help you improve it.
Like, and he would do it the nicest way. He would never tell me anything. He would just do it better, and I would just do it right the next show to prove I was paying attention. And we never had a conversation about it. I was even told by other comics that work with him that he was super nice to me.
Yeah,
and I fucked up a couple times. I'm an ass. I'm a jackass. I'm not the smart. I was the youngest goofy kid from Cleveland. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah.
So I did a couple stupid things, and he still didn't bite my head off until it was like, all right, now I want to beat you up, but I ain't, because I whip your ass. Now everybody want to be like, John, why you whoop John ass? So I'm right. So,
nah, I think it's dope, man. So what you just had these shows. So what do you have coming up now? What are the things that we can all look out for from you now?
I'm starting to put up more of my clips online and my jokes, so I'm letting that happen. I put out a special in February.
Okay.
That it did good enough. I mean, it got about 8,000 views without any real promotion. Just not comics, because everywhere we went, I just put out cards. People would, it worked for me. And I guess the algorithm cared about it, but it's only at 8,000, so I'm trying to get more people. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna cut that up into clips, and then put that on, online. People try and funnel everybody back to watch it.
Yeah.
I'm working on a new one, so
okay.
I think it takes me about 2 years to do a special. I know some people can do them in 6 months, but I can probably do it in 2 years.
I mean, like I would imagine that being a graphic designer helps you just in terms of getting your stuff out there and knowing obviously what to put together to push.
Oh yeah, plus I got people that help me. Like Watts was at the show last night.
Okay.
And he do the video stuff. So my video promotion, I can now actually have video stuff without me trying to do everything, which I can't do. So having somebody do it, I can just say, yep, that's perfect. Put the logo on it and then upload it myself and then do it that route. But it is a system, because even somebody like Elijah, who's around, he knows way more about social media than me. He's better at it.
Yeah.
So I'll ask him all the time, hey, how do you think this is going to work if I do this, that, and the other? What do you think this is going to look like? Or if I send him the video first, say, hey, this should be faster, slower. He's a young dude. I can't, not listen to that one.
Yeah. So. I think it's cool how, again, kind of going back just to the fact that you have all these different comics who are on the show. Like, obviously, they're getting the notoriety and they're getting, people are able to come out and see them perform somewhere. But what other things, if any, do they get out of taking part in this program? Like, is there anything that kind of helps them just in terms of improving their sets and their crafts and all that kind of stuff?
Reps. You get reps. I mean, you can't be good at comedy because you make your friends laugh. They don't matter. You got to go out and make strangers laugh. So this is one of them shows. And there's a show almost every day of the week between Monday through Thursday. There's a good show or one or two good shows every day in Cleveland. You just got to go, hop around or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you only get better if you get to perform in front of people.
Absolutely.
Like, you're not going to get booked anywhere until you can handle it, which means somebody else saw you. So it's like a weird, the internet helps you get notoriety, but it doesn't help you get better.
Absolutely.
Because you put a bunch of clips at a bar show, that's cool, but those jokes won't translate in the club all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'm looking forward, man, to actually coming out regularly to these shows. Like, I think that last night was really, really dope. And, like I said, like several of the comics, I just really took notice of, like, again, Elijah, and definitely the host, Kevin.
Oh, man, Kevin Ford is great.
Yeah, a couple of other people.
Hilarious.
So no, that's cool, man. So you are putting together your next special. So obviously that's going to take you some time. Any other kind of big shows going on that you have coming up that we can, take notice to or look out for?
Every last Sunday of the month, I do a crowd work show at Hilarities. So It's like the internet crowd work shows. You see the little clips of everybody just talking to the crowd and being an asshole. It's that kind of show. It's just that kind of show, honestly.
Yeah.
We keep it from being too mean. Like, you remember that Jimmy Graham? He was a short white guy. So me and him co-host the show. Yeah, we co-host the show. So he'll be out in the audience with the microphone talking to people, and the comic will talk to him like a talk show. So yeah, it's really interactive.
Yeah.
And we keep it, like, me and Jimmy make sure we keep it at a certain level of not dirty like you feel disrespected, but dirty like you laughing at this and everybody in the room laughs. We don't record it. We don't want to put that on camera because one time, I'm not going to say who the comics were, but they were playing, they were trying to just mimic different voices, like guess this accent. So it can get very funky when you got Caucasian males doing accents. Yeah. So you don't want that, you don't really need that to be online because these dudes might have jobs and stuff and they got friends that might be also that ethnicity. They don't want to lose friends or jobs, so we don't record some of them jokes because it's supposed to be a dirty show though. It's it's still the Midwest. We don't really go hard on like a group of people, but we do say, we'll ask a grandmother, usually a white woman, so we ask her, how old were you when you finally messed with a black dude? Yeah, can't put that online. People are like, oh, that's not fair. You shouldn't talk to that lady like that. But she's gonna answer the question. So who's really wrong?
Absolutely.
So that's like one of my shows. Like, it's one of the things like, hey, I wish I could tell you more, but you got to come to that one. That's like Fight Club. That's the one show. I know that everybody say put it online, but that's the one show that's Fight Club. You got to come here and see it and be there.
Yeah, we definitely. I want to come out to that, and I know Cat Queen will want to come out to it too. You said it's every last Sunday.
Yeah, but this Sunday I moved it up to the 24th because I'm going to be gone the last Sunday this month, so I had to move it up to the 24th. But
okay, so
everyone after this in September.
I think we're gonna come down there, man. I think we're gonna definitely come down there on the 24th. I think that I want to see that.
Yeah, let me know. Plus, on the 28th, I'm doing my birthday show at Hilarity, September 28th. So that's gonna be my 40.
We started to go to Hilarities a little bit more. We were just there when Miss Pat was here a couple months ago.
Yeah, Elijah was on that show, killing.
Yeah, that was a really, really good show. Yeah, that was a really good show. So I think this is dope, man. I appreciate you coming onto the platform.
Of course.
As a comic, like what's the one thing when people come out to your shows, like even with last night or this past weekend at the Funny Bone, like what do you want people to be able to take away from you and your set?
That he's funny. Because I mean, that's all. Because I sound angry on stage. Like, I'm telling jokes like I'm mad about what happened. So that's my whole thing. I'm mad this happened. Either it happened to me or I'm mad I did this.
Right.
It's me just kind of being mad. So I want people to understand that it's all a joke. I'm really having the time of my life.
Right.
It's like my life is pretty dope, man. I'm good. I'm happy. Family good.
Yeah.
Man, all I need is a hairline, and I'm out here. You know,
You're like, okay.
no, I'm good. I'm happy. So it's like I gotta, I pick fights in my head
Right.
with my wife just so I can got something to talk about because we don't really argue like that on stage. We pretty much can agree or we just agree to disagree and keep it moving. So I make up fights in my head that going to say, you know what she did next? You won't believe what she did.
Right. No, I think it's dope, man. Like what I took away last night is like it's cool to go out and see somebody performing whatever they're doing, and you just could tell that like it's a passion, like they love what they doing and they having a good time and they feeling good. Like
That's fun.
I thought it was really, really dope.
I was happy with Kevin was going through it, man. That was my favorite part of the show. His little stress was like, oh, you know what? You're nervous? Let's go. I'm gonna make sure this is all about you now.
What was he stressing over though?
Some rumor, some goofy stuff online. Just he's like a kid, not he like a kid, but he's younger than me, so I say that. Yeah. But he's like, the internet matters to him. So I say, I mean, internet matters to me too. I'm not. I love internet. Hey, everybody, I love you all.
I think when you get to a certain level or a certain point in your career, you start to realize that for as much as it matters, it don't matter. And you know when to pick it up, and
I know what social media is. This is all a scam. Like it's just numbers. It's cool. I know what it is. I'm having fun.
Well, I could tell, man. I could tell that you were having a good time, and that you was like in a comfort zone, and that you was really feeling it. So, I appreciate you.
We're going to the 24th is hilarities. The 24th is hilarities, and then the 25th is Grog Shop again, and we're gonna have a theme show where it's gonna be confessions. So people randomly gonna confess stuff to us, and the comics will tell their side of the story as if they're the person confessing.
Okay.
So it'll be made up, it'll be stupid, and it'll be some wild people gonna be some wild confessions. So
okay. So listen, I'm gonna get with Cat Queen. We're gonna come down there on the 24th and check that out.
Let me know. Yes, sir.
And then the 25th, that's a
Monday.
Oh, okay. So that'll be at the Grog Shop again. So
back to back.
Man, listen, y'all gotta be out here in these streets, man.
I'll be in that Thursday. I'll be in Cincinnati doing a show. Then that day,
I ain't coming to Cincinnati, man.
No. I'm saying I gotta be going back and forth. So I got Thursday. I'm in Dayton. No, Thursday I'm in Cincinnati. Friday, Saturday I'm in Dayton Funny Bone. Okay. Sunday I'm back home at Hilarities. Then Monday I'm at Grog Shop. Then I get to be home and be a dad for probably 3 days, 4 days. And I go to Pittsburgh from Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I'm good till end of September, so I can be home because school gonna be started. So I gotta chill the fuck out.
I was gonna say, like, how is it balancing like the travel and all of that?
My wife hates it because she gotta be a single mom most weekends. So that's like the one thing. So it was a stress for a minute where it was like hard to understand how to balance it. Then I was like, you know what? This is a commitment, nigga. I'm not about to stop being a comic. So if I was selling vacuum cleaners in the 40s, shit, like
he said vacuum cleaners.
Like, Will Smith played a nigga who was trying to sell an obsolete machine. Like that shit, they don't make them no more. So I mean, at least the internet's still on. So it's
listen. It's an adjustment for everybody. Like the blessing for me is that my son is he finna be 19 now. So I'm like, I don't really have to work. But like when he was younger, like it was a mess to be trying to do all this traveling with the media stuff and going to Atlanta and doing all this, different stuff. And
it sucks seeing them get older and you didn't see it. Like that's what I absolutely get. It still bothers me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you. You're right. No, I appreciate you for checking in, man. I think that this was really dope. We are grateful and appreciative, of being able to come and check the show out last night. I'm gonna get her to come out on the 24th. Like I think that's dope. Like it sound like it would be hilarious to see. So
yeah, because your comics ain't got to try too hard. It's a stage presence that night. You just got to tell this joke and just tell this lie and be fun with it. That's all you got to do. It's gonna be a very easy show for the comics, but it'll be fun for the audience too.
So we'll definitely come check that out, and then we'll hit the Grog Shop again on the 25th. And now your birthday celebration, you said that's at Hilarious too.
Hilarious on the 28th.
Okay.
But it's September. I'm gonna put that up. That's gonna be, you'll get annoyed by that one. I'm gonna start talking about that. I'm gonna be very. Hey y'all, guess what? So.
Nah, I think it's cool, man. I appreciate you. Any kind of final words or anything, and then you want to plug your social media and all that?
Sure. Final word. Come to Grog Shop. Go follow Kevin Ford at kevinford.comedy on Instagram and probably TikTok. I'm too old to be on TikTok. You can go to my website because I'm one of them people. I got a website, madbruton.com. That's MADBRUTON. My schedule's on there. I got some clips and videos, so some content, as the kids say. So I'm trying to give these people what they want.
You say, listen, you can't be acting that old, man. Talking about as the kids say.
I mean, I've been outside for 20 years now. I'm ready to sit down somewhere. I remember when clubs had different names. I remember before people got shot at clubs. I remember Mirage. You know how old you were? Yeah. You remember Mirage on the water and Jeans and Moet and Scratch Master. I remember the DJs, bro. I remember these times. I was there.
Okay.
So
okay.
I've been outside.
You're right. You've been out here. If you talk about Mirage on the water, you've been out here.
Man, chaos.
Right.
Splats.
Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, you taking it all the way back. I mean, I see the shirt, the jogging.
Oh man, Earth Nightclub. I remember Earth Nightclub was a thing for a hot second.
Man, I've been off of the clubs for so long. I was just riding down 25th.
Mitchell's.
Ice cream spot used to be Club Moda.
Oh man, look, I remember Sundays there. We used to do Sundays down back in the day at Moda and Spy Bar.
I think Russell Simmons was here, and then Ray Cash used to do a lot of his promos.
He did a couple shows there. But we did it. I got hip to that stuff out on Thursdays first, and then we was leaving Spy Bar, and then Schoolhouse Productions. We went to Moda.
Wow, damn, yeah.
I was doing that shit from 19 to 24. I was doing that.
Okay.
So that was a good part of my life. I had my 21st birthday at Moda, where we had brought Little Scrappy in. So I had a Little Scrappy concert for my 21st birthday because I wanted everybody to know. I wanted some people to know I wasn't 21 yet, and I was already in the Moda. So my 21st birthday, they're like, "You 21 now?" Yep, it's my first time being 21.
Right.
You been in here since you was I was the only dude in there with an X. With a little X on my hand. Everybody else got wristbands on. I'm in there with an X and a wristband. So I'm a VIP, but I can't drink.
Right.
Oh man, I miss Eddie Bauer. We used to have him in there too.
Yeah. Where is Eddie Bauer now?
Oh, he passed away.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I ain't realized that.
Yeah, so many guys. Like I remember Crazy. I'm from Cleveland, so I had Crazy D was one of my mentors growing up. Like he was.
I remember Crazy D.
I remember Ducko. I don't know where Ducko at. He probably around somewhere.
Yeah, I remember Crazy D. I was just messaging with Kermit a couple weeks ago from Dawes Rapid Creation because I was always up in Dawes Rapid Creation growing up, and they used to do the midnight sales for Bone and like all that jazz. And yeah. No, that's cool, man.
I remember Big Hef. That's my big homie too.
Yeah, actually, Big Hef. He was just he's on the cover of our magazine now. That's circulating now.
Oh
yeah. He was just on the podcast about a week or two ago. But
I met him in Peabody's when I was 19 and I was at Peabody's watching the door.
Okay.
And he got me my first drink. He got me an Amaretto Sour. I thought I was the coolest kid. And then I started doing. I was doing graphic design. After I stopped doing parties, I was doing graphic design, and the company I was working with was called Smell the Smoke Design. So everybody called me Smoke. So he was just carrying. He'd tell you, "Oh yeah, it's Smoke." I'm like, "My name is John. My name is not Smoke. I don't have anything to do with Smoke. I have asthma, by the way. My name is John." But that was
Nah,
my
that's
guy.
cool though,
Still
man.
my guy. He came to my wedding.
It's cool to actually hear some of the history though, man. Like you definitely have been out here
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
too long.
I,
Like it's
yeah, I think that's cool, man. And it actually shows, like you said, that you've been out here and you've been in these streets and you've been hustling and like really working at it. So I think it's cool, man. Um,
appreciate it.
all right, man. Any kind of final words or anything?
That's it. I'm good. Happy to be here. Go to madbruton.com for more shows and everything. We're gonna have clips up there. Kevin Ford gonna have a website soon too. He got some
Okay.
videos coming out. Everybody working slowly but surely. Elijah got his website coming up too.
Okay.
Everybody trying to be somebody. We just trying
I'm
to
gonna reach out to Elijah. I want to get him on the platform and Kevin too. I think I followed Kevin on IG yesterday because I want to get him on the platform too. So I think it's cool, man. I think it'll actually be cool to start getting a number of the comics who are coming on the show on the Make Them Laugh Monday. Start getting them on the platform so that more people can see them.
And there's another dude you got to talk. It's other guys. They're not really on the east side. Well, no, John Armstrong's another one. He's a west side comic. He lives on the west side, but he's from the east side. He's black. And then Big Rich Green. He another one.
I feel like I've heard of Big Rich Green.
Yeah, because he do.
John Armstrong, I don't know.
He was the guy who was pretty much helping with Silk when Sam Silk had the comedy shows on Sundays and Saturdays at the Spider Maple. Rich was the guy he was helping organize and stuff. So those two guys I say also on top of Kev, Elijah, then Rich, and you said somebody just now too.
Okay, I'm gonna start reaching out to everybody, man. I think it's dope. And 24th we will be there, and then 25th at Grog Shop we will be there. Once again, man, thank you. I appreciate you. This will live forever on the website, so it's always gonna be there. People can continue to watch it and all that jazz. But I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Yes, sir.
All right, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay, y'all. So we are done with that conversation. Cat Queen, I wish you was here with me. Cat Queen was a little sick today, so she is home chilling, but she was in the comments tonight. So thank you for jumping in the comments, Cat. Dope conversation that we just had with John Bruton. Make sure that you guys check him out. Website is madbruton.com, MADBRUTON. You guys can also get him on social media, on Instagram. He say he's too old for TikTok, but listen, if I'm on TikTok, I think he could get on TikTok because I think I might, even if it's only by a year or two, I think I might be older than him. So either way, very, very good conversation. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys get back on here at 9 o'clock. I am going to sign off until the end. So that's just a little bit over an hour, but we have comedian Sean Harris, who's going to be on the platform at 9 o'clock. So make sure that you guys get on here. We will be live. Maybe Cat Queen will be with us. I'm not positive, but make sure you guys get on. So we will be live again at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on UGD Podcasting and Radio.info. Make sure that you guys follow me on all social platforms at I am James Grant. You can also follow the network at UGD Podcast Radio on all social media platforms. Make sure that you guys subscribe on YouTube. We need those subscriptions. We appreciate all the support that everybody is giving us, but make sure that you do subscribe to the network so that you can get the notifications. Click the notification bell. So you can get the notifications and know when we are live and when we post new content, new material. We got a lot going on. This was episode 98. So Sean is episode 99 and episode 100 is tomorrow evening at regular time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have none other than Nefertiti Avani on the platform tomorrow night. So you definitely want to be here tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Make sure that you guys are tuned in. If you look at what we posted on Instagram, there's actually a reminder there. So you can set the reminder if you need to be reminded of the show tomorrow, but we definitely want to see you there. And then we also have another stream that's going on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with photographer Nathan Percy. He's going to be on tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So it's a lot happening. Need you guys to tune in. Make sure that you guys, once again, subscribe to the network on YouTube, and make sure that you follow at UGD Podcast Radio on all platforms. So I will see you guys. Okay, yeah. So I will see you guys tonight in just another hour or so at 9 p.m. And we'll be here with comedian Sean Harris right here on UGD Podcast and Radio. Everybody have a good night.